Hi folks, I'm Alex White, otherwise known as Uncle Al.
And I'm Catherine Knowlton, KFK. We are professors in the Department of Dairy Science at Virginia Tech, and we are here to talk cows.
Well, KFK, it's time for another episode of Hokies in the Hallway. Today we have a graduate of the Dairy Science Department, Mr. Mike Hendrix. Hello, Mike.
Hi, Al. How you doing?
I am well. Mike, can you tell our crowd where you're from?
I am from a little town called Independence, Virginia. It's about 80 miles southwest of here.
Ah, good old Independence. Spent many a night down there outside waiting for the Galax Fiddlers Convention. As I recall, the newspaper is the Declaration of Independence.
That's right.
And the highlight of the July 4th parade is the outhouse race.
I was in the first one.
And how'd you turn out?
We came in second.
Second in the outhouse
Made
race.
front page picture on the paper.
On the Declaration. Well, Mike, can you tell our viewing audience who you work for?
Al, I work for Holstein Association USA. I'm the regional sales representative for the Southeast. My territory runs from Washington, D.C. to Miami, Florida.
And what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
It varies from day to day. Every day is different. I work with dairymen. We help them keep registration papers caught up and inform them of the latest advances we've made in genetics, and just talk about genomics and try to see what programs we offer will net the dairyman the most net dollars in his pocket.
Oh, KFK, that makes my heart smile. We're talking dollars.
Yes, it all comes down to dollars.
Oh, say that again.
It all comes down to dollars.
Oh, one more time with feeling.
It all comes down to dollars.
Nerd alert!
Well, Michael, it sounds like you travel an awful lot here.
Quite a bit.
What's your favorite part of your job?
The favorite thing is there's no 2 days the same. We do quite a bit of cattle marketing as well. It may be working at a sale, or you could be merchandising cattle private. I may have a producer in Northern Virginia that's looking to add 20 cows to his herd. I may have a farm in Georgia that wants to sell 20 cows. And so you put those two people together.
Well, Mike, let's get on this a little bit more serious topic here. If you were a cow, what breed would you be? What's your favorite dairy product?
Without a doubt, it's cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese.
I have a snack every night.
Oh, Mike, we really appreciate you stopping by for this episode of Hokies in the Hallway.
My pleasure.
With that, we'll say goodbye from now, and KFK, back to you.
So, Uncle Al, I have great news. We have added a new faculty member to the department. I would like to introduce you to Professor Hendrix. We, that is you and I, have decided that we desperately need his insight and input for Talking Cows with Uncle Al and KFK. So, Professor Hendrix, we really appreciate you joining us here today. Yeah, and we've got a little bit of a situation where we have some students and some alumni and even just some viewers of Talking Cows with Uncle Al and KFK that they come to us with problems. They come to us with life challenges, and you know, Uncle Al and I haven't experienced quite as much of life as you know what you have, and so I was hoping I could bring some of these things to you, Professor Hendrix, and have you offer some advice to the young people. You good with that?
I'll be happy to.
Awesome. All right. So we have our first challenge, our first problem today. It's from Carol in Carolina, and she writes, "Dear Professor Hendrix, I sure hope you can help me. I'm a freshman at Virginia Tech, and I'm having a real problem. You know, last fall I had a real sweet roommate, and she was just so sweet to me. And the whole semester long, you know, as soon as my pile of laundry got up so that it was blocking the door, she would do my laundry for me. And, you know, she made like it bothered her a little, but she is just so sweet, and I just really appreciated that. But, well, Professor Hendrix, we're back now from break, and my roommate has told me she ain't going to do that for me anymore. And I think she's telling the truth, because, I mean, that pile's hitting the ceiling, and, well, you know, I'm getting short on some articles of clothing. And so I needed to ask you, I hear that you're real good at doing laundry. So, Professor Hendrix, how do I do laundry?
It's funny that you should ask me that, because I was speaking to a class at Virginia Tech, and a student in the class asked me the very same question.
Really?
Yeah.
Her name wasn't Carol from
No,
Carolina.
not with Carol, but it was a C.
Well, I certainly hope you were able to help that young lady out.
Yes, indeed.
Number one, Carol, without a doubt, before you start this project, read the directions.
Directions.
Directions. My experience was not very pleasant.
Not pleasant.
I overflowed the washing machine. In fact, I had more bubbles than Lawrence would.
I don't know that we've had a Lawrence Welk reference on this show before. Okay, good, good. More bubbles than Lawrence Welk. How did this happen? I feel like you need to share.
Well, I did not read the directions.
See, that's step one.
And this jug of laundry detergent, when it says concentrate, that does not mean stare at.
Concentrate equals not stare. Okay, so after you stared at it, what did you do with that bottle?
Well, I put 3 pair of jeans in the washing machine.
Okay.
I took the cap off. I looked. 3 pair of jeans, 3 capfuls.
Wow.
The rest is history.
More bubbles than Lawrence Welk. So Carol and Carolina, I really appreciate you writing in with your problem, and I think Professor Hendrix has helped you here. Follow the directions. Concentrate doesn't mean stare, and if you ignore this advice, it'll be an unpleasant experience for you.
From Hollywood, the one, the only Lawrence Welk and his champagne music.
Well,
I'm going later.
Going lighter.
All right, you go for it. Yeah, because you're right, for the cow to show up is not as important as for us to be lovely.
if you don't think a fat man can't run, you are wrong.
All right, well, we won't ask you about that one.